lot of excitement last week as people across the country finally got their hands on the new iPhone 6 and 6 Plus. But like with other large media events, there are opportunities for scammers to take advantage of the frenzy. Joining me now is Mike Harrison with the Better Business Bureau. So Mike, first, what are you guys seeing with these iPhone 6 scams? You're seeing some through social media apps?
Yeah, social media is the big one. Facebook for sure. And so with Facebook, you see it come through your feed, but it's a chance to win a new iPhone 6. And so all you have to do is follow 3 easy steps. The first one that they want you to do is to go to their Facebook page and like it. And then the second step is to share that information with all of your Facebook friends. They're not going to like that. But then the third thing is to fill out an application. And so if you do that, what's going to happen is you're actually going to see pop-ups. And so the pop-ups are going to take you to survey sites. And all they're wanting to do is get your personal information, name, address, phone number. So what they can do with that information, they can turn around and sell it to third parties. And then those third parties will actually start emailing you, phone calls and stuff like that. So it's kind of a vicious cycle that you fall into. And one other thing to keep a lookout for is scammers can also sign you up for really expensive SMS services, so that if they text you, you get charged like $1 or $2 each time. So that can get very expensive very quickly.
So these are happening though through the social media sites.
That's right.
Like Facebook. Okay.
Facebook.
And then test and keep, which you were explaining to me a little bit earlier. So test and keep. Stay away from it. Yeah,
stay away from it. I mean, we've already seen it's kind of run its cycle already, but, Apple's going to come out with new products, and, iPhone 7 or 8. But a few key things to look at is people are receiving texts. And so it looks like it's from Apple, and they say that they are looking for people to test the new phones. And if they do that, they get to keep it. But the catch there is that they say the first 1,000 people that sign up for it are enrolled in the program. But basically, they're just trying to steal your personal information. 2 things to think about. Apple doesn't send out random text like that, and then if it does happen to you, contact your cell phone company to report not only the text that you got, but to make sure you aren't signed up for any text, to make sure you're not paying for them.
Okay, so that one's coming through as a text. How about email? Are people getting email scams about this?
Yeah, unsolicited emails are a big deal, and so basically it's the same thing. It is a link or an attachment saying, click here for your chance to win a free iPhone. There are other, shocking headlines or shocking video to watch. You just want to avoid those, because if you click on one of those, you could download a virus or adware to your computer. You want to stay away from those.
So why are these scams so effective?
Well, for several reasons. Number one is, Apple sold, 10 million units this last weekend, so there's a lot of hype. There's a scarcity of the product. You've got people that want an iPhone and they want it now, so scammers just prey on that. Another thing is free. People advertise something for free. As a consumer, you see that, you're excited, you're maybe a bit curious, and if you click on that, again, they're just trying to get your personal information, so you want to stay away from those as well. But then they have more tools at their disposal, and they could use the phone, they could use emails, but they put together some really slick websites, so it's very hard to tell if they're real or if they're fake or not. So they can also personalize those scams, so you're more likely to trust something that comes from a family member or a friend.
So, I mean, there's so many iPhone users out there. What should iPhone users look out for?
Well, basically what you want to do is, if you want an iPhone, go ahead and go ahead and order it on the Apple website. And then just wait for it to be delivered. Another thing is, if you're getting emails like that, just simply delete them. Don't click on any links or anything like that. And then tell your family and friends. Most people are aware of this type of scam, but some aren't. So it's just a good time to have that conversation, so that hopefully they can avoid that. And if there are any questions or concerns, people can always call us at the Better Business Bureau here in Columbia.
All right, thanks, Mike. And like he said, if you have any other questions or want more information, you can always call the Better Business Bureau or head to their website. That information is on your screen right now. Mike, thank you so much for joining us again. And now let's take a look at our